Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show today. And just to let you know, we've had the discussion, and it has been decided that Hugh preferred the bush. We agree.
Yeah,
We do. We all agree.
we were having a
Uh,
conversation on deforestation.
yes, we were. And I think we've come to a decision, and it's going to bring world peace. I do believe. But nevertheless, you guys, welcome to Tyranny of Dragons, episode 36. Things have been digging down here quite well. And we've gotten ourselves to the point that we're going to save a young lad's Melf from some manner of horrible problems. I think we're going to the
Mhm.
Feywild today. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But as you guys know, I'm not really in charge over here. I'm just playing. I'm just a player, just a pleb. And old Bill's in charge. So old Bill, you can go ahead. You take over. You be the boss.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the boss, and yeah, we
Wow.
are now
No,
going to drop this voice.
Okay.
it had potential, but then it went sideways.
It
on
did.
me. It did.
It's strange that that's what you think
I-
of immediately when you hear boss. Yeah.
Well, old boss, just an old boss, not the boss.
You live like
He
at
sounds
like a
like
you work at like a country store, you know?
I'm on fire. Yeah, I can't. I try to do Bruce Springsteen. It always comes out Elvis. Everyone.
Yeah, kind
Well,
of
Bruce
did. But
Springsteen
that's okay.
sucks balls, so let's not do that. Huh?
He's got Bush.
He does have Bush. I am positive
All right.
of that. That's a fair point. Hey, Lady Celtic Moon and Arlene, we got both ladies in here, and you're talking about Bush. What's wrong with you, Bill? Show some respect.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill.
So we're going to a
God.
forest.
There you go. That was a good
It's my
segue.
fault. I'm
That
bad.
worked.
No.
No, that was good.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Booster
Jungle.
can fuck right off, though. I'll tell you right now. I wouldn't go over to his stream if you offer me money. All right, we are back into the game. It's been about 2 weeks, and we left ourselves with a pretty decent cliffhanger. Decent? No, they're all good. All my cliffhangers are excellent. We're on episode 36 of Tyranny of the Dragons, and we've got Nicodemus Shadow Dust, starring, all right, by Chester C. Busby III.
That's me.
And right now, the one person who's missing from this, Zach, get your ass in here. Jenkins.
Yeah, who we need.
Yeah, I'm
We kind of do.
going to skip right through him if we have to. But the real star of the show is this guy right here.
Hey, there's Zach.
there he is.
devil.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Who did I miss? What?
We were just talking about your demise.
Oh,
But I mean,
shit.
not that. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
No, I already know because he was drawing some I can't remember what it was called, like some sort of thing that was going to kill me.
Yeah, it's called a chicken egg.
Oh, I was just doodling.
Yeah, it's
This is the
crazy
chicken ape, though.
ape.
No, he was talking about what I was drawing on.
The red cap.
Drawn and
Yeah.
quartered. Ultimate
Yeah.
edition. Yeah, the little red caps.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. This is some awesome artwork right here of the chicken ape, the alter ego of our wizard, RSTCCs, played by GOP. And last but not least, our friend from across the pond, Dracul, the drow assassin, played by one doomed rabbit.
Yeah, I do apologize, Rabbit.
All right.
Every new picture he chooses, your hair recedes more. I apologize.
Yeah, I think he looks like if Legolas knew how to play the bass.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Legolas with soul.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
because
right.
he's black, GOP?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I get it. So black people have soul. I got that. Write that down, Zach.
It's true.
Black
Very
people
true.
have soul. That's why they made a movie, and they said, "How black can we make this?" I'm not even joking. In like the commentary, they were like, "We needed to make a really black film," and we were like, "How do we make this more black?"
I don't know.
Okay.
Just turn the lights off, I suppose.
Back to D&D.
Yes.
I will add 10 hit points to the monsters every time you spout off random crap that doesn't pertain to the game.
Yeah,
once we get started.
Zach.
They're going to be invincible. We're all gonna
They
die.
are.
Yay! New
All
part.
right, we're gonna have to hustle tonight. We're gonna have maybe a shorter session. We'll see how things play out. But a couple of our players have to cut out after 2 hours. So
Yeah, no, we got a
we're gonna
2-hour
get
cut
s-
today. Yeah.
yeah, we're
For-
gonna get
for
started.
me,
So yes, yeah. And Rabbit, he now has to have a life again.
So, chat, feel free to shame them. Just whenever you're ready,
Fair
enjoy.
enough. Go ahead, Bill.
And again, thanks everyone for showing up and watching the show. And if you're watching this after the live streaming, leave a comment. A little bit of hate on the wizard or on the DM, whatever you think is best, or
Yeah.
just lift this up and tell us how much fun you're having watching the show.
Oh, definitely do
And,
that. And be rest assured it will not be read. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Shh,
You
we're
can
not
have one
supposed to
video
tell
get
them
over.
that.
Anyways, so we're gonna cut to. We'll do a quick recap. It was a long time ago when we played last, and all I remember were mushrooms growing out of Leroy's father's armpit and belly button, and that's about it.
No, we went and did research on the Fae. We found out about his mom. It was all about Zach. It was a Zach episode.
I got a unicorn, and we also
Yes,
got like
you got a
mansion.
unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Just to do a little bookkeeping here. If you want to have that contingency spell, you need to spend the money and time to have that idol created. All right. So
yes.
That's 1,500 gold worth of materials, and it's going to take at least a week for the sculpture and the bejeweling.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
That's a good word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
so can I just have that work? I go into a place and whoever's in. Oh yeah, no, we already worked on that, right?
Well, it's not made yet. It's being constructed.
Yeah. So I can't use it yet, but when it is made, I'll get it and then I can use it.
Yeah, that's cool.
After a week of game time. So right now we're probably just a day or two past the leveling up. So Nicodemus and Leroy, Leronathus is his full name, Jenkins, had just finished putting together a bunch of clues, right? I think the two of you were paired up. You were in a library over in the Castle Ward, right? Where the school of magic is.
We're at Nicodemus's wife's academy at their library, and we went, but we're not there. We're actually back at the Order, where the artist from before. I had gone in and I was trying to dig into his mind to find an image of his mom, and I got kicked out by some kind of entity, and the only image we got was this fiery red hair. Orange.
Okay. Yes. Yes. And we had Zachariah, the artist, putting that together for you.
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
So, boom. Here we are now. You know that you need some more mushrooms to be planted in the ground to at least get a circle. You need to know from your research, and you know that there are certain areas where the Feywild plane of existence and the material plane, which is your home plane, have a really thin barrier. And when a circle is planted there, you will create a portal.
Yep.
And that portal will overlap. I mean, it's like an entry. You walk into the circle, and it's like you walking out, and you're in the Feywild. It's pretty mysterious from the explanation. The exact sensations, you don't really know what to expect. But that is what you know so far. It's possible. The other thing is that you do not have enough material components. You don't have enough shrooms, and you need to make these things grow fast. So.
A druid.
And now let's make sure we understand where our other cast, the rest of our cast is. Aristides, where are you?
I'm somewhere in the city. Did I go with them? No, I don't think
No,
I
you
went
did
with you
because.
I did. Yeah,
we are actually. I was wrong. We're not there. That was the day before. We're probably still at the manor because we three had gone to the Dragon Moot, and we're given a mission. We need to get something back from a dwarf, and we need to get something back. I wrote it all down. Let me get in here. Hold on a second.
Right.
All right.
So we're gonna catch Rabbit up to speed in 2 minutes. Okay, so Rabbit, listen up. This is what happened while you were gone. The party met with the dragons. During that time, the dragons said they would come to the table and have a discussion about joining the party and, implement, use them for warfare if certain concessions were made. One of the concessions was that the Copper Dragon realized that the magic shield that the paladin carried was once part of her treasure and was stolen from her. So she requested that back. And being the honorable paladin that he is, Leo, he gave it up. Next big concession was that the Silver Dragon has actually been in disguise as Ely, who's a friend of you guys, an acquaintance. Let's see, I can throw her picture up. Aaliyah, that's her. And she was actually a Silver Dragon. And her cousin was killed by the dwarfs during one of their dragon campaigns. And the skin of her cousin is now up some armor, and she wants that back. And then the last one was the leader of this council was a gold dragon, a huge, gigantic, ancient gold dragon. You're talking, the thing was as big as like 3-4 subway cars. When he's crouched down, he's just slightly smaller than a kaiju kind of hugeness. He was pissed off about this ancient device that the elves created that caused dragons to go insane and rage, so it was easier for them to be killed, and also to destroy a boring political kind of thing. But anyways, he wants a formal apology from King Melanarch, the king of the Misty Forest, and those two concessions would allow them to come to the table.
Yeah, and the dwarf one, maybe we could talk him into it. I mean, I have high persuasion. I might be able to talk him into it. The elf one, though, I don't know why we should even ask them to apologize for something that they were right to do.
Yeah, I mean, with the dwarf,
Well,
we could probably.
That's something you could probably get into at a later time, because if we're going to be crushed for time, we can do that later.
Just helping rabbit.
So Dracul had some free time, and during that time, what would you have done?
His character learned how to play the lute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Rabbit?
Yeah, I have no idea. Last time I was doing stuff,
that's fine.
Doing poison stuff.
Oh, that's right. He was working on poison stuff. He's trying to there you go. There you go.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So give me a wisdom roll. Add your wisdom proficiency if you have any, and your proficiency bonus, like your +4 or +5 or whatever it is for proficiency right now.
Okay, that's a bunch of.
Because what you're going to do is during this time you're experimenting, you're trying to make some poisons, you purchase poisons.
Yeah. So
somewhere in here, I downloaded a bunch of wicked.
19 with the pluses.
19. Oh yeah, there you go. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, I hear some chilling playing in the background.
Yeah, someone's having fun.
Yeah, that's always good.
That's awesome. Okay. Now roll. All right, so you were successful. Let's see what do you have an idea of the kind of poison you wanted to make, or you want to experiment with some of the stuff you have and
I have no
recreate
idea. Random is more interesting, I suppose.
I'm sorry. The rabbit poison. Random magical effect.
Dragon killing poison.
Random magical.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You hate when something's right at your fingertips, but you can't find it. Okay, well then I'll just use this. Okay, you created a poison using some of the spider venom, and you're really not sure what the source of this spider was, but either way, you went back to the oh my gosh, the outfitter, this general store, this guy, the supplier who sold some contraband under the table, namely different kinds of poisons. And you explained to him that you wanted to come up with something really unique, something that you could brand, something that you could do with it. And so he had a very rare venom that is really hard to obtain. and and you paid him 200 gold for it. Okay, and with that, you created a venom that the person will take the poison status when they're hit with it. Like they're going to have like a DC of con save of 15, which is pretty good. That's a pretty high one. And they immediately will take 1d8 damage. Okay, then what you need to do is roll a 1d4. Okay, and that'll determine how long before the secondary effect takes place. If they failed their save, if they don't fail, they take full damage. They still take the. I think 1d8 is kind of weak. Let's make it. Let's do 3d6. It's 3d6 damage. Then you roll 1d4. What happens is in that many turns, like in combat, or 40 seconds, so 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, right? For 1d4, that wherever you injected them phases out of existence.
Oh, that'd be
right. So essentially, this is a venom from a phase spider, and its interdimensional qualities causes that part of the body to phase into the ethereal plane, and that will last also an equal amount of rounds for the number you rolled. So I'm making this up on the fly, so it's kind of a little funky wonky here, but let's change that 1d4 to 1d6. Okay, so in 1d6 turns, their part of their body will phase out for 1d6 rounds.
Trippy, man.
Is good?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, sorry,
right,
I'm
cool.
just trying to write it down in a way that makes sense, kind of, to me.
At first, I thought you meant like it went to like a different dimension or something. Like they just like lost an arm or something, it disappears, or like
But
their
what
head.
happens, what happens if you used it on a leg? And does that mean
they
they'll
would
just
be?
fall over?
They would have one leg. Yeah, that other leg would be in the ethereal plane and go right through solid matter.
Yeah. So
if you did it on their head, they would be effectively blind and deaf and couldn't speak.
That's awesome.
On the material plane.
Yeah.
On the
How many
ethereal plane, they could
shots of it do I have?
see shit. Oh, there's a good question. So
they couldn't
let's
do
see.
anything. So,
8. You have eight. Yeah, I rolled a d8. So you have 8 doses.
You should name.
All right,
You should name that
Now-
one. Take that, bitch. That should be the name of that.
Now to make this, now the DC is going to be a 10. If you want to recreate this, I'll write that down here.
What's the save DC?
Phase
That's
poison.
important.
It was a
Sure,
15.
15 originally.
15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, that's why I've
Yeah.
got it on written down as.
That's not
It's
bad.
better
So
than the
if-
other poison I've got.
That's not bad,
if
dude.
you
A
were
lot.
if you were to fire it at their
Yeah, they
heart,
usually.
then
Well,
That's interesting. Yeah.
would it kill them? Because like
okay,
I mean,
I'm
actually-
going to stop you there because I know
Okay.
this conversation can go on a long time. So
Yes.
next thing we're going to do is so here we are. You're in the mansion,
mhm.
in the manor, with Aristides, and we have
Oh, wow,
Aristides,
I look
not
buff.
Dracul. Yeah, you do. And our paladin. So Zach, take the lead now. What are you going to do? Let's get you. You're in the moment. You know what's going on. Take the ball and run with it.
Uh-oh.
Just don't trip.
Zach.
He's not even fucking listening, is he?
And any day now. Any day now.
Sorry,
you
I
can
was
take
getting something. What happened?
that. You were getting the ball and you were going to run with that ball.
I was getting the ball and I ran with the ball, so I'm running with the ball.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
No, that was a metaphor.
It was a metaphor. You're up, Chuck. What are you going to do? You're armed with this information. You know what you need to do. Take the ball and run with it. What's next, Zach?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go harvest my father some more.
As you do. Yeah.
So I will let you know when I need how many exactly. We calculated this last time exactly how many we needed and how many we had.
Somewhere around 2 dozen, if not more. You only
Okay.
have about a dozen, and you need to have that much grow. So how many it takes to grow? You figure
Well, that's
that
why I'm going to go
probably-
monitor my father and see how fast it grows.
We could probably go find a shop that sells mushrooms too.
No. We last time we did this, he wanted to buy them because they were so rare.
Oh
So,
yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah,
he
no, you're
doesn't
right.
have them.
Intelligence check, wizards, magic users.
Hey,
Okay.
I have intelligence. Just only in the game.
I
let's
rolled a. Is this an arcane roll?
Intelligence. Well,
Just
it could be
straight
arcane. Yeah, sure. Go
intelligence.
ahead.
Arcane.
Arcane. Well,
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's 28.
Okay. Now you alluded to this earlier, so you can bring this across. It's like, yeah, if you find a druid who could speed these things up,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we need a druid.
and so you feel like that's something maybe you could handle while he's going to pick Papa.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I can definitely handle that. I
Big
have
Papa,
access to a
Take the
druid.
shrooms off my daddy.
Actually, let me go find the druid here. I know I have one.
I also actually
All right, so how are you getting to?
before I
how
go
are you getting
home,
to-
can I stop by work real quick and commission for a new shield? 'Cause I don't have a shield anymore. I want another.
oh yeah.
Okay.
And I want to commission my master.
Okay, so-
to make me the best shield you possibly can. I don't even care what it costs.
You take a. Are you going to take a carriage or are you going to walk?
I will take a carriage because I can afford it.
Okay.
I'm snooty.
All right.
like
The coach is it's going to be 6 copper. It's about 2 miles.
that. Oh, okay.
No, yeah, you'll do that. And you, as you get out of the cab, the coach, he's up against the familiar building that is gilded and reinforced with old armor of defeated foes of Waterdeep that have turned into a huge mosaic of the victory of the town. You enter in, and there is Clay. Hey, Leroy.
How are you? Hello, Clay. It's been a time or two.
It has. It has. So I heard that you guys have been saving the world. What's new?
We met with dragons.
Oh, evil ones. Did you kill them?
We killed one, and then we met
Did
up
you
with.
eat their hearts?
No, we saved that for the other guy. But we met some metal dragons, and
No way.
and one of them, I owned their shield, and now I've come to commission a new one. Where's our master?
He's banging away
Ah,
All right.
at the anvil.
I was assuming it was just another Melf.
yeah.
All right, so you go back into the back room, into the smithy, and the sound of hammer on metal is ringing in your ears. You can see Hilder is working out a billet of white hot metal, and he's pulled it out of the furnace and is just pounding away on the anvil at it.
Also, I'm like,
ting, ting.
Matt Hilmer, master. How goes it?
He looks up at you and gives you a nod, and because he does a couple more strokes with the hammer, and he walks up, puts his hand in his aprons and wipes it off, and says, hey, young Leroy. Puts out his hand to shake yours. It's great to see you.
I shake
Work's
his
been
hand.
steady.
I say I have
I'll tell you.
actually a request from you, a commission from me. to
Well,
you.
okay. Well, I tell you, I can probably work something in for you, but the Lord's Alliance has commissioned a lot of work for us. They're preparing for war, so
I'll be
right
back
now,
soon to continue working for you and help out as much as I can.
it's like I need my apprentices to start making spearheads and by the hundreds. We're going to get these out they have ordered a wagon full of spearheads, and then. But tell me, what do you need? A shield, huh?
Yeah, I had to give up my previous shield because it belonged to a silver, or it was was she copper? Was it the copper or was it the
Copper,
bronze?
yeah.
The copper dragon.
Copper.
So I give it back to her.
Well, I take me a good 2 weeks to do that. I'm off. Well, no, with all the workload I have, I'll see if I can cut it in. We'll discuss payment later. Do you need this to be enchanted?
Yeah.
Okay. And how big? We're a tower kite. So how large are you looking for?
How big was the other one, Bill?
That was just a medium shield.
Yeah, we'll do the same.
Yeah.
Like I think that was like a medium rounded shield,
Okay.
or
yeah.
was it a
Like a
kite?
Viking style.
No, let's do a kite because kites are cooler.
They are,
Kites are
and
cooler.
they're more advanced technology as well.
Yes. So we'll do like
I
a
can
medium
work- I
kite.
can work that. Yep. Motherfucking venture. That's right, Dave. You got it.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's done. You now. He says, "All right. Well, as soon as things settle down, I'll look forward to getting some of your help."
Sweet. Right, and I bid thee farewell. I must check on my father, for he is cursed.
Well, Godspeed to your father. I wish him well. He was a old adventuring friend of mine. We've delved many dungeons together.
And I look at him in puzzlement because I'm like, no one tells me anything.
Oh, your
I never knew.
Your father, Ramalia, Durnan.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, all of us have explored the Undermountain together.
Great. Let me write all this down because I've got questions.
Uh-oh.
We explored Myth Draenor.
Did
We
you touch
have
my mommy too?
really got to break the story up, don't you?
Oh,
but
man.
Oh, that would be a really good question. It was like to see if his head explodes. To be like, you know my mother?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So
Your
that's what I
mother?
say. It's like you knew my father when he was adventuring, so you for sure knew of my mother. Do you know anything? Is there anything you can tell me? I'm just seeing if like his memory blanks out too.
Your mother. Your father was very chaste, devout, and his only love was his devotion to Torm.
Huh. Strange. Apparently, I came from nowhere.
Well, that doesn't
I say
make
that in
any
my head.
sense.
I don't say that out loud. I say that in my head.
Magic.
Oh well,
book.
if you say it out loud, that's fine because he
Damn it.
responds. He responds. That doesn't make any sense. And then he's sitting there rubbing his head, and he looks at you. He says, "So, what were we talking about?" That
I say,
what
never
I say,
mind.
what,
I will bid you
8 days, I think.
8
5
days.
to 8 days. Come back.
Huh.
5 to 8
well,
days.
I'll probably be back sooner to help you with the spears. So I head to my father
All right.
to pick mushrooms off his
Okay. So,
armpits.
you spend another whatever I said. What 6 copper?
6,
It's another 2
yeah.
miles in a coach.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the coaching guild doesn't know your name like the messenger guild does, so you're not getting screwed.
Yeah, no,
the,
I was careful about that one.
yeah,
Tip like 2 more
Leroy.
copper. I like tip like 2 more copper instead, and I'm just like, I hold back my generosity.
So you
I'm
ride.
like,
You arrive at the orders headquarters, and I haven't described this before, but this place it's the architecture of this is a mix between fortifications, ramparts, and also spires for a church. So it has this blend of theology in its art, in the artwork, and the battlements, but it obviously serves, and it was designed to form as a military base in case. I mean, it could fend off an invasion into Waterdeep. They have extremely thick walls. They have enough land that they're able to keep like an entire corner of a city block, and so they've sequestered the keep and their chapels and the buildings inside of a land where on the grounds, and the grounds have enough space for them to be able to defend from the ramparts and the battlements above, as well as the outer wall they can defend with. But you're looking, I mean, the walls are about 10 feet. They can be patrolled across the top of the ramparts, and they have guard towers. But mostly, it's in the day-to-day without verge of threat or worry. It's the security is not high. It is there's guards posted but the ballistas aren't armed, the catapults aren't armed, and that sort of thing. So, and it's not bulked out with troops. So, as you come in, you're of course recognized and let right into the through the gate. You head through the keep and out towards the sanctuary where your father has been interred. And as you get in, Onthar comes up to you, and he has this uncharacteristic, like, I could look of countenance of like worry. And he says, "Leroy, my boy, I've been trying to reach you this morning. I sent a message to your damn friend Samantha, but haven't heard back yet. Something has happened with your father, and you need to steel yourself, for what you're about to see is incredibly unnatural."
Okay. Take me to him.
Oh, follow me. So as you get into the sanctuary, into the dormitory that was set aside for your father, there are 2 guards posted at the door, and it's closed. Okay, lad. He opens the door. As the door creaks open, you hear sound of a. You hear, like, as soon as the door opens, it's like click, and then there's like a cool breeze that you feel from out that would be like you're outside, out of the city, in nature. You hear the sound of birds tweeting and chirping, and as the door fully opens, the room looks like a forest, thick with conifers and poplar trees.
What the heck?
Crazy, and some of them are a natural size, and it's almost as if you're opening the door to a very, very dense forest.
And this is just his room.
Yes.
Okay. So I enter the room, and I'm kind of
Wait. He puts his hand on your shoulder. We're still waiting for the search party.
search party.
Well, we sent some scouts in to see what.
Wait, so it opened a door to the Fae.
It did.
Great. I don't have to do no mushroom stuff.
Yeah, we can sell them.
I don't know what you're saying. Well, it's possible. We're having our scribe has gone to the House of Wonders and to request, or we requested a scribe from the House of Wonders to come and divine the nature of this.
No worries. It's just a door to the Fae. I gotta get in contact with Nicodemus to let him know. Ixnay on the other guy, A.
The druid.
Yeah, the druid.
I don't know.
Only
The
there was
druid
a
might
way.
be helpful because the druid I have access to.
Yeah, screw the druid. Let's go.
All right.
Unless you're paying for the druid.
Well, it's a family member, so
Oh, you have family in high places.
I am a Water Davian noble. What do you want?
I don't know.
Mhm.
There's no surprises with you
Action. What are you
anymore.
going to do?
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, definitely want to let Nicodemus know that we now have a door to the Fae. We should
Right.
prepare
So
to
I
go
assume.
in. So
you're doing a mental sending. So
yeah,
give me a wisdom check.
I'm doing whatever it is that
That's annoying.
bothers Nicodemus most, so he understands that I need to talk to him mentally.
So give me a
I don't know
wisdom
what
check.
that is.
Let's roll and add your wisdom modifier.
Nicodemus.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
I'm gonna
You're
need
right.
some.
I'm just gonna hum that until he answers.
Well, roll your
Did you
wisdom.
roll a die?
Oh,
Roll your wisdom.
I didn't hear the roll.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
No,
Yeah.
how dare you?
All right.
Team.
What'd you get? What?
That is a 13.
Okay. Nicodemus, you feel a slight twinge in the back of your skull. It leads a familiar scent in your olfactory cells, or whatever part of your brain that is. And it reminds you of the smell of Leroy and the smell of Leroy.
Then I hear his,
Smell
his
of
little
Leroy?
song. I'm standing behind you.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Burmer dimension was a teleport then.
Oh, whatever.
All right. So you end up outside of the Order of the Gauntlet. The wards do not allow you to teleport inside.
Oh, fair enough.
You
don't have to get that
you've approached-
pedantic. I was just being funny.
It's my world. I
Okay.
can do whatever the fuck I want.
That's
So,
fine.
but anyways, of course, you're let in after you get frisked, and then you get taken over to Leroy, and you come across this breach, this planar breach.
Okay. I take the frog out of my pocket. The golden frog you guys see me with sometimes, and you've seen her turn into a girl once or twice too. I bring her. I ask her if she would change, please. And Tezka is standing in front of us. I haven't really used her. I've tried not to use her. But anyway, in this case, she's useful. She is a coatl, so
Mm-hmm.
she would know exactly what this is.
Mm-hmm. Well, as they're being, I mean, they're Fae, aren't they? Or
They are. Yeah.
Um,
She doesn't have all her
And as it
abilities. She
opens up,
can't
she's-
turn into coatl, but all her physical stuff I took away because of the write up in the Shadow Dust Manor, or excuse me, the Undermountain module. But she does have all of her mental things, which means she knows what this is.
yeah. No, that is cool. I was just thinking, she speaks Sylvan. And
She does.
does
She
she
speaks. I think they speak all languages actually. Yeah, all. Yeah.
Okay. She
It's basically a coatl
She says,
without
"Oh."
any of the physical stuff.
All right, the Quaddle, she transforms into the Quaddle
No,
from the
she
frog
can't.
to
She turns
the
into a
woman.
human, elven-looking human girl. Yeah,
I was narrating.
I'm
I
sorry.
was narrating that. Yeah, she transforms from the frog into this golden visions of the beautiful human girl. She sees the portal and automatically has it's like her eyes go up, her head kind of goes back. She looks over at you, and you give her the nod. So then she transforms again into her natural form, and it starts zipping over to the portal in the air while she's
She
flying.
can't turn into a coatl. She's cursed. Sorry.
Okay,
I took it out of the module, the Undermountain module. The Shadow Dust Cold. Right?
that's okay. I just don't have that in front of me, so I've liked to forget things just because there's only so much room in my RAM. But even if you told me like 2 seconds ago, I may forget again.
That's okay.
So she's taken aback and she looks at you, and you can see there's a like kind of a hesitation on her face, but she does move forward. She steps inside. She moves through some trees and she quickly disappears.
Okay.
She then comes back within half a minute, and she's shivering. And she's like, "This is a cold, cold part of the Fae. There's not much snow, but it is cold. The emotions in here, frigid. We going in? It's dangerous, but of course, you know that, don't you?"
I do. And I put my hand out for her to turn back into her safe form.
Okay. And then, yeah, you watch as she polymorphs in air. She's actually looks like as the end of the transformation, it's like a frog leaping in the air into your hand.
Yeah. I put her back in her pocket. Then, well, there you go. I guess your mom's waiting. Joyous.
Woo! I mean, yay. I guess we should get the crew together.
We should.
Yeah, yeah.
So I send out as long as they're within 5 miles of me, I send out a pulse to to Dracul and Aristides.
Am
Yeah.
I
So
am I
the red-
sane today?
the red phone in your head basically goes, oh, what are you saying today? Let's see. 8. Nope.
Nope.
What's going on?
We're going on an adventure, Grandpa.
I tell you, come to the order.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
And
you're cool. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I go wandering off randomly because I don't know what that is.
Oh God.
That's 1 hour down. Okay,
Yeah,
Dracul.
I know.
have-
I assume I probably get led there at some point. Just Dracul, just take me.
Okay.
Grab my
We'll
arm.
just grab him by the.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We'll just grab him and take him. It's
All right.
easier.
Sure.
isn't it?
Sure. Yeah. You spend 6 copper on a cab, and you're there rather quickly. And now the newly dubbed Hand of the Alliance has convened.
Yes.
Yes, we are the Hand of the Alliance.
Yes. Yes. Better.
Yay! New name.
There are 4 fingers. We're missing a thumb.
It's up your butt.
I say. I knew that was
Oh.
coming.
All right.
I paused for you.
Nice. Okay.
So the 4 of you are together. The door is open. Onthar looks at you, and he says, "It's been, I don't know, it's almost 3-4 hours, and we haven't heard back from our scouts. Have brother Phineas and brother Ferb are
Oh my god.
lost in the Feywild.
Phineas and Ferg.
Ah.
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Yep. We're ahead of you.
Are we going on a
Um,
hike trip?
Please bring them back with you.
Very well.
All right. Okay, well let's go. Let's wander
Excellent.
blindly through the portal.
I do have a full write up on Tezca. I just never use her because we're not powerful enough for her to adventure with us yet. She's wicked,
Okay.
so I don't bring her out. That's why I don't use her.
You're cool. It's all good.
All right.
But yeah, I have CRS disease, so I can't remember shit. So it's like
No, it's
things
okay.
in and out. I know. So as you traverse through this forest, think Narnia. Think it's kind of experience where as you're transitioning through the portal from one side of the portal into the other, the temperature completely changes. Like as soon as your body's traveling through, you feel a sudden stark coldness, but it's not a freezing temperature. It is something that is gnawing at your body, but you feel it in your nerves and on your skin. But your breath is not producing any mist. There's no condensation from your breath. As you're walking through these thick woods, you hear the crunch of the ground underneath you. You hear the sounds of some alien animal. You can't quite recall. They sound familiar to birds, but there's not any bird call you hear. Sometimes it almost feels like the birds are singing like in a backwards way. Instead of a chirp, it's a birch or something like that. But the air is also really misty, and the time of day is mysterious to you. It feels like the sun is about to rise or the sun has just set. You're in this twilight or pre-dawn light to everywhere. The drow has full use of his facilities here. You're not hindered by sunlight at all. You don't feel any pain when it comes to the being outside.
That's nice.
And then I need everyone to make a Constitution. No, I'm sorry. Let me get a charisma check.
Well, that's terrible either way. That's really bad. A non-natural one because I have a -1 to my charisma. So Yeah.
23.
Okay. 23. Okay.
What is the nature of the role?
The nature of the role. It is a. You're starting to. It's something. Why elaborate? What do you mean? Is it
Well,
like a
Is there a
charm?
charm?
Is it charm, frighten, or anything psychic or oriented? Because I have resistances and immunities to certain things like that. Yeah.
All right, list them
As
real
per
quick.
my character
Your
class.
immunities.
No, it
Okay.
actually would
Tell me
be
what those
my
are.
aberrant mind. I have resistance to psychic attacks, psychic things. I also have advantage on anything that is magically or psychic based for charm and frightening effects.
I also have advantage on saves versus charmed. So if it is charmed, then yeah, I get advantage.
Yeah, I just need to
Well,
know
I
what.
don't necessarily think it's a charm. It's not a charm. It's not a fear base, and it's not a psychic attack.
Okay.
All right.
I got a
And
19.
Jakul, 19. Okay, Jakul.
Charisma, you say? Where's my-
Yes.
I got a 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, 3 saves. The Aristides, you start to feel feeling a little depressed, a little morose.
Ooh.
Having a hard, kind of wondering. Well, that's it. You're starting to feel a little depressed, bummed out. Kind of wondering what the point is to this.
Life is sorrow. There are no chickens here.
Perfect.
Ooh, look a pebble.
Okay.
Ooh, look a pebble.
So as you travel through the woods, you start hearing some again, some eerie sounds, something like would be like a howler monkey. And like I said, the colors in here are pretty bizarre. The environment, I think you have a good setting what you're going through. What are you guys doing then? You should walk until
Well,
something happens, or do you have a plan?
I guess I have to.
Can you reach out and see if you
I'm
can
going to
contact
try. It's probably going to hurt,
Yeah.
but I'm going to try. I tried to psychically probe the area looking for his father. I have met his father, so that's I'm looking for his dad. I'm trying to do it psychically. I don't know what kind of success I would have, but that's what I'm doing.
Daddy!
And what's our range?
Let me see. Let me just. Well, I have like a natural telepathy, but I guess I should probably put that in a spell. So not very far, like 240 foot. So I'm just we're walking, and I just got kind of this net out, just looking for a signature I recognize, meaning his dad.
Okay. You get a spell casting roll. Just add your
Sure.
spell casting ability mod.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
The twist is he is the forest. Oh my god.
I bet you. Yeah. All right. 27.
With that, you're feeling out. You're extending yourself to like the maximum range of your abilities, and the whole time the resonance that's coming back is not. You can't find Rothanolus. What's his name? Oh shit. What's your dad's name?
Dad.
That was wonderful. Good job, Zach.
Rontharius. Yeah, there's no sign of Rontharius.
Do I feel any?
It's like it's like you're sending sonar out, and it's coming back with all these weird impressions for the other anything else that you're feeling. It's an alien impressions are coming back to you.
All right. Instead, I fly. How dense is the canopy here?
Packed. It's like a pack of cigarettes, man. It's all jammed together right now.
So
It's jammed.
there's no opening. Do I see an opening ahead?
These trees are humongous, so
Yeah.
you would have to get up and investigate. But there is hardly any, there you don't see any ambient light coming from the sky.
I see. I do raise up a little
Cool.
bit though to see if I can't get any kind of distance in front of us. See if I see any kind of structures or I see anything.
What's
That-
a little bit?
I say I go up 100 feet.
Can I
Okay.
see if there's
If
any
you get
track?
after you get about hold on as you go up, as you get about 30 feet,
Mhm.
you start to feel and then you extend, you feel like you're just back where you were. Every time you start moving up, you feel like you're looping. You start looking up expecting to go higher, and it's like you're moving, but you're seeing the same thing. You're not getting closer to the canopy. It's not moving farther away from you. Through you guys watching Nicodemus fly up, he has gone up roughly 30 feet. I mean, he is, about second story high, and then he is just floating there, not saying anything to you, looking up in his form that he would be, the stance that he would be when he's trying to gain altitude. And he looks stuck. There's some movement to his hair and to his cloak and to his clothing, but he's standing there with his back arched, his hands spread out, his legs together, and he's.
Alrighty then. So
That's eerie.
I come back down, I guess, unless I am literally stuck.
Well, you look down and yeah, you're shocked because you're like, I can't. What? You don't understand what's going on at this point. Yeah, but you can start coming back down.
I say I come down. I'm going to make an arcane roll.
Okay.
I know everything there is to know about everything. I rolled myself a well, I get pluses to the roll, but it was a 1 plus my plus.
And if you roll the natural 1,
I'm joking. I critically failed. Yeah. Because I
No,
figured
just add your modifiers.
well, okay.
What's your total?
9.
9.
roll-
Okay. There is this bewilderment. It's like this experience is kind of just shaking you for a little bit cognitively.
Yeah.
Because you have just had physics mess with you, and so you're just like, ugh, I can't even think about what. This is a little stuffy.
Hold on a second.
Anyone else give it a shot? Paladin, give it a shot.
Okay.
He just spent half a day studying the environs. Go ahead, GOP, while he's rolling.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt up into the air and see if it goes up or see what happens.
Okay.
Dense
All right. What was your roll?
forest.
What was I rolling for?
Yeah, that's great.
No, what was I rolling for?
I rolled
Arcana.
Oh, okay.
29,
Arcane,
which
yeah.
I mean I wasn't really even trying to hit anything. I was just firing up. But
So I did
rolled a 20.
18 for arcane.
Nice.
You got an 18. Okay, so let me finish resolve Zach here real quick because he's thinking while you are about to cast, and he's like, time and space are not the same. Magic and reason are flipped here. This place doesn't obey the same things we would do back home.
He says that. I'm like, wow, never heard him speak like that before.
That's
Yeah,
what comes. That's what comes to you, Zach.
Yeah, I sound good when it comes
You
from
do.
Bill.
You do. We're in a missile. So
Did
someone is in
you get that
charge
from
here.
your roll or something?
No.
With a 1, you think you're in a mythal? It's all right. You're in a mythal, he says. Someone's freaking got us trapped. Okay, so you fire off your firebolt. Roll damage.
Oh, I'm gonna roll. All right, sure. 13 points of damage.
Okay. It goes wild, does actually twice the damage, and blasts off part of one of these huge branches. And then there's this massive creak from the branch as it is starting to swing out a little bit underneath all the weight that's on its foliage up above.
So how far did it go?
to the full extent and hit one of these tree branches.
No, but I mean, how many feet out did it go? Did it go beyond the amount of feet that Chester was able to go?
To the extent of its range, and hit one of the branches in the canopy.
Oh, okay. All right.
It
Well,
was
now
blocked. Let's see.
We're
How
in
far up did this go?
we're in a domain, GOP.
Firebolt, 120 feet. Yep. Yeah.
all right. Well,
So we
So
would
this-
need. Well, go ahead.
so this place is kind of defies logic, right? I attempt to swim
that
in
way.
the. Just I'm going to try to move my body like I'm swimming, but just through the air.
Okay, give me a dexterity.
All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna play to this place. All right. Dex roll, just straight dex, or it does okay. That's a 16.
Yeah. 16. All right. So you jump like you're going to dive, and you start to move your hands in the air like a breaststroke. And as you get, your hands are just past your shoulders, you land right on the bottom of the forest floor. Give me a con
Jesus
save.
Oh,
All right.
death from flight.
That's a 10.
10. All right. You take 3 points of damage, and the wind is knocked out of you.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
you know chickens can't fly? All right. After the revelation from the mighty Zach, can I make another arcane roll, please? Or a history roll would probably be
Okay.
better. All right, that's better. That's a 23. All right, so
What kind of roll?
I'm just doing like a
Arcane or
arcane
history?
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know what's going on. So I look down at the wizard and I look over at Dracul and I say, it's going to be one of those days, dude. And I call out to the forest and I say, Lord of the domain, I request a parley.
I'm still attempting to swim.
We know.
Okay. You're making dirt angels. So in pine needle angels. So the your voice echoes out into the forest, and you don't hear anything. You are then convinced that what Zach said was true too. The Feywild does not obey time and space. Movement, flight, all these things are manipulated in a different manner.
Right.
So you have to conceive what it is that's different and how to move about.
No, I understand. I'm
time's
just
a
trying.
waste.
What I know and what my character knows are not the same, right? So I'm just trying not.
Yeah.
So.
But as far as it being a particular person's domain, you have no evidence of that at the moment.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to check for tracks to see if there's
All right.
any footprints left behind or anything.
Why don't Dracul give me a survival check, and you give me and go ahead. You can give me a survival check.
I actually have survival.
You should.
18.
I was going to say investigation.
18.
but I'll just.
Well, it's tracking survival. Okay.
That'd be a 12 then.
So let's see. You find Dracul, as the wizard's getting up and dusting himself off, you find some sets of footprints that walk right into his dirt angel. And as he's dusting himself off, and you walk past and you start following him, and then Aristides, of course. Oh, look at that! Tracks! And there's two sets, but with Dracul, you're able to determine that there's two sets, heavy, male, male, human-ish, humanoid, probably wearing plate mail because of the weight, or they're unnaturally heavy for their size.
All right. Oh, wait.
Now what?
Let's
Say that again.
follow.
How many wearing plate?
Two people, two humanoid tracks.
Okay, so yes, we'll follow because we're gonna
And
have to follow
these
them.
tracks, these tracks come from your direction, the way you entered. So you're assuming that these are Phineas and Reginald.
Yeah, makes most sense. Let's follow them.
So he's following the main tracks. I'm following his tracks, and we're all heading that way. All right.
Well, let's hope so. Unless everyone's still like in crazy land, and is Chester still flying in?
Well, I'm always floating.
No, Chester and Zach were in a conversation about the nature of where you are.
Yeah.
While
that's
you
true.
started.
We are. Yeah.
So you picked up the trail, and of course you look over at these, the brainiacs trying to figure out all the puzzles, and you're like, guys, I have tracks. Let's go. Mr. Cool doesn't have much time for this.
Off we go, following the tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. You travel for a while. I need another roll as you're going through this this twilight forest. Very dense with humongous trees. And
Don't encourage
give me another
him.
survival roll.
Another survival roll.
Another survival roll.
10 for me.
Yes.
15 that time.
Of course. 15 that time? Nope. With that, you're still able to keep the trail. And
They're still updating that, Jeff.
there now looks to. Yeah, they are. I was going to try and get some screen captures for this, but
well,
they look just way too.
Is he talking about D&D Online or is
D&D
he talking
2020?
about? Well, yeah, but is he talking about the D&D Online or the Neverwinter?
I don't know. I think it's Neverwinter.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I didn't read into it. I just saw pics. Okay, so Dracul, you're following these tracks. All right, as you have done this now for about a half an hour to an hour, it's kind of hard to tell how much time is elapsing. And you now can tell. Now there are some other tracks that are there. You find some larger footprints that are also in metal. Heavy boots.
Larger? How larger? How much larger?
Twice, 3 times. No, twice the size.
A lady.
So, once, twice. Yeah, no. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're cutting through this forest, you get to as you're following these tracks, you can tell that these other tracks are behind them. The first set that you found, their tracks have changed from a heel toe to just the tip of the toe. And then as you follow it some more, you find these bone shards on the ground. You pick one up, you look at it, you smell it, and there's this acrid scent to it. But it's snapped off at the base and has a spike at one end, but it looks like it's freshly broken on one part. As you look on the ground around it, you find a few more of these bony spikes that are snapped off. You travel this a little. You go farther, track a little bit more. You can see that now there's a combat has ensued. How far? What's the marching order? How far is where's everybody?
Well, Dracul,
Well, assuming I'm leading the way.
Yeah, and
Then
I'm
Aristides.
following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I and Zach are probably together.
Mm-hmm.
Side by side.
So, how far ahead is Dracul?
15 feet.
Okay. So Dracul, there has obviously been a fight here. You start to see the ground has been disturbed in a way where someone has taken a stance. Give me another survival roll here real quick. You can do advantage on this one because of your familiar. your
Good.
familiarity with
Good times. 18 with advantage.
So now, like you're pulling that Aragorn thing, like you're in your head, you're picturing this battle. So it looks like they're outnumbered. It's hard to tell how many were the foe because a lot of these prints overlap. There's some of these prints that are, just they're different make of boot, but they're relatively the same size, but they're overlapping, so the numbers are hard to tell. But here you can see there was a fight. There is actually, you find in some brush, you find a severed arm. And that arm is of like it's like mottled skin. It's all like ochres and umbers, and it's not an even like flesh tone. It has all these like spots and it was severed right at the elbow. In the hand itself is wrapped in like blackish kind of moldy leather, and there's spikes that are adorned on the back side of the hand. And just a few inches away is this wicked looking, it's either a machete or a scythe. But it looks like something a giant could carry. It's big. It would be a two-handed weapon for the paladin. That was a big one. Now what do you do?
Guess look for a giant. I don't know. Wait for somebody to have a great idea. Search for more tracks and dead things, I suppose. But assuming we've already found what we're going to find.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do an investigation of the area, see if I see anything, more in the immediate.
It's probably
place.
good because I don't have investigation. So.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the arm, if I may.
Okay.
It's a 22 for me for if I'm doing investigation. If it's perception, it's lower.
What are you investigating? What are you doing?
I'm just checking around the grounds. I mean, we're seeing parts of corpses and stuff. I just want to see if there's. Well, I mean, there's at least one part. There's an arm, but I just want to see if there's anything else around here that, anything that gives clues or maybe any other items that might be scattered about.
Okay. Yeah, you find some pieces of plate mail that have been hacked off a set of armor. You find some blackish liquid on the ground, as well as some looks like human blood also.
Does the plate look like it would be something that is more ornate? Like would it be? Does it look like the sort of armor that the people, does it look like it came from where we were from? Essentially.
Ask one of the members of the order.
Yeah. Ooh, look at is this your friend Shiny Metal? And I look over at Leroy.
Could be.
Well, is it?
I'll roll to find out. Investigate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus. What is investigate? Okay, plus 2. So 14.
14. It very well could be. There's not enough to see if whose armor it is. It's part of a pauldron or a cuirass. Someone took a shot to the collarbone and it came off. It looks like it was hacked through with a massive blade. But what's shorn off is, it's clean metal. It looks like something you would see in the order, but you can't affirm completely.
Great. It's a big maybe.
Could
be, but I don't know.
The arm.
So
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying. So I have prestidigitation, which I really haven't used at all. but it says you can instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So can I remove some of like the whatever blight is on the item just to get a clearer view of it? I guess I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So while you're doing that, what did you roll, Nicodemus?
Oh,
What were you looking at?
yeah. Let me make the roll here. I got a 15, and I'm looking at the arm, and my assumptions is this is a wild elf arm, and I take my pearl out, and I'm kind of just going over the arm, looking at it, detecting magic on it. And what I'm trying to what I'm trying to gather is this an elf from our world, or is this a Fey wild elf? I'm assuming, because I've never been to the Feywild before, that a creature here would radiate more magic naturally than one in the prime material.
Well, okay. So with your roll, you're able to determine that. I mean, this arm is probably smaller. The hands are really oversized. It's probably a smaller creature than an elf, but the hands are really oversized. Like I just said twice, just so you know how big they are. And with the pearl, you go to reach for it, and then you remember, oh, Jenna, I gave her my pearl
Oh, fine.
when she tried to steal it from me.
Oh, fine.
Right?
Fine.
Didn't that
Fine.
happen when
Yeah,
she was?
that's fine. Whatever. All right. I put it down.
But the finding that the size is just it's weird. You got large footprints, big hands, little arms. Sounds like that guy yelling at the trumpet player. But no.
Yeah, right. It does.
You were nothing. I led the Grateful Dead on stage.
What you doing? Get out of here!
We should probably just keep going. Like, we should see if we can find any more other tracks. I'm sure there's going to be some tracks leading out of here. So,
Hey, what's Dracul? What's your passive perception?
Hold on a minute. Passive. How do I know what my passive is?
It's 10. It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier, and you have 10 plus your perception modifier.
19.
19. Holy crap! Okay, you hear the sounds of footsteps coming. They're pretty far off, but you hear them. You hear rustling.
Hey, do they sound big? Heavy sounding?
Yeah, you can tell, you can hear a thump. It's not like heavy and loud, but you hear footsteps. I probably shouldn't in the distance. There's a thud quality to them.
So there's something coming.
I immediately turn into a bush.
Perfect.
Straight into a bush.
Okay,
Be the bush.
we've got Bush.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bush.
That should have been the name of the episode. Darn
Yeah.
it!
No, it shouldn't.
Oh wow.
Go back now. All right.
Got Bush. I know
It
who
was still
doesn't have Bush.
Yeah.
Eric.
Is that bright enough?
Cheney. Yeah, that's
Okay, so here we go.
fine with me.
What you have are some really weird, bizarre plants. These trees are going to be the conifer ones. It looks really dim. I wonder if I have let me see it on YouTube when it catches up. But if I'll change this light source if I need to. No, it's okay. All right. This situation: Zach, Nicodemus, Bush, Dracul.
Working
And there is a
hard to
group
put
here.
food
There's a
on the
tree here,
family.
tree here. Let's get you some more plant life. This is a pretty dense forest. I'll make it fun for me to try and move stuff around it.
Mm-hmm.
No fireballs.
Oh, there's going to be fireballs.
Probably.
No fireballs. This is my home, and I didn't even know.
I'm probably going to burn this servers down. Just letting you guys know. Smokey is going to hate me after this episode.
Okay. So you turn into a bush.
Yep.
What are you doing, Jakul?
Wait a minute. Where's the? Where am I? There I am, and they're coming from. Well, I'm gonna get it behind some cover from the opposite direction they're coming from.
You're not exactly okay. You're not exactly.
I can hear them, kind of.
You think it's ahead of you. Think it's ahead of you. Yeah, you do. You do think it's ahead of you. Oh man, what?
Oh, they're
I
they
hide
must
behind
be
the
big.
bush.
They're knocking down trees.
Thunder step.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If only we had one of those high.
You hear this
highs.
echo. All right, Nicodemus, what are you doing? You're moving for cover. You're hiding behind the bush. Nicodemus, what are you doing?
Well, cover sounds good.
Okay, so you can go your movement.
I'll
Either
go to
direction.
the tree there up above. Right there, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Is this cool?
Yep.
Okay. And Paladin.
As I said, I was gonna hide by the bush.
Okay.
There's,
Where's
you
everyone
know, it's
hiding?
only a 5-foot like area, so it's
Well, I don't see anything else close enough to hide behind.
you're all just hiding
A
behind
little
my
bush here.
yeah.
Hide behind you.
Smaller.
No, don't do that. Aww.
Aw.
Aww.
Little bush.
There, see, it's big again. All right.
Mhm.
There's the bush.
He cut the
Jakul,
bush.
now knowing that, where would you go?
Well,
Trimmed
it's
it.
more like he,
Where are you going,
yeah,
Jakul?
he trimmed it.
Eh,
Jakul?
what I just
up
said
here?
I was going
How's
behind
that?
the bush.
Okay. There you go. All right. It's when you guys hear your blood will spill, and it echoes. You're not sure which direction it's coming from. It. Your bones will crack. Your gore will be the food for my red cap.
Eerie.
There is boom, boom. What's your armor class, Leroy?
It's not what it used to be. It's 22.
22. What's your armor class, Jakul?
17.
17. Okay. There is a hail of stones that come from all different directions.
Nice. I had
let's
the
see it.
shield.
2's a miss. 5's a miss. Rolled a 15. That's gonna be a miss. And a natural 20. So one hit. 1, 2. I've got a 4 people. So Jakul, you're 1, 2, 3. Oh, Bush is 2, 3, 4. 2. Okay. So you got hit. As a stone was coming for the paladin, it goes right through the bush.
Wait. Oh man, never mind. I can't do anything. Yeah, I just. It's just I can't. It was just too perfect. They really hated that shrubbery.
Yeah.
That out of place shrubbery is like that was the thing that got me.
It is a 6 points of damage.
Okay.
I lay
Fine.
hands. I just lay hands real quick into the bush. Stick my
You lay
hand.
hands on the bush.
Well,
Yeah.
now it's initiative, guys. So
All right.
give me some rolls.
You're taking that damage from that fall.
Where am I?
That's not
4.
terrible.
What'd you get, Jakul?
25. 25.
25. Okay, your first. Nicodemus.
10.
10. And Zach is last.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 4, right, Zach? What'd you get? GOP.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Could have played that off. I also got a 4.
And
Dang.
I could have.
okay.
I should have.
I got a 17. So Dracul, you're first.
What can I see? Nothing.
Give me perception check. That's your action.
Okay. If what's that? What did you say? Sorry.
I said that's your actions. You're gonna do perception checks. Give me a
Yeah. Well, if I can't see out, I'm gonna have to. 21.
21. Okay. You can start to see shadowy little forms that's somewhat misshapen to your north and to your west. Or I'm sorry, to the north and to the east.
Where'd you put Ichabod anyway? Why isn't he on the map?
Because you never mentioned him.
Oh, all right.
I'd be stealth now.
You're gonna stealth? Okay, give me a stealth roll.
I got a 24.
24. Okay, cool. And 24 is gonna be pretty sneaky.
Let's hope so.
Oh man, give me 1 second because I just lost my page on these guys. Bonovolos. All right, open. Need looking up music. I'm looking up stuff. Do 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 do.
Oh wait, wrong. All right.
Okay. It's my turn. These guys, some of these misshapen creatures start to appear. They are carrying these. Well, first thing you notice, Dracul, these guys are carrying these huge scythes. The one that you like, the ones that you saw before. So these little monsters are carrying it one-handed, and you are that tells you that these things are got to be beasts, just strong. Yep. And let's see, for vision purposes, Dracul, you have no problem seeing them. You guys all have dark vision, don't you? So
Yeah.
See, they're going to throw at the paladin. That's the only one they're looking at right now. So that's 18. 20.
Nope.
Does not hit. 16's not going to hit. 9's not going to hit. I need a 19 or higher. All right. And
be
for
26.
those well, with their bonuses.
Well, they have.
It
Yeah,
used to be
they
26.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Well, no, actually, the 18 hits because you have a 22 armor class. So I was thinking it was 24, even though I just wrote it down like once again. All right, so this they send a volley of like these stones that start to they like ripple this purple magic, then trails behind them, and you hear like that as they go over your head. You go to raise up your shield arm instinctively, and it just throws you off because you're like, fuck, no shield. Bam! Right across the jaw, one of these stones hits you. And it's 6 points of damage, and you feel a tooth got loose.
Aw.
And you
Man. I have to grow that back later.
Like you just got punched in the jaw. Your head's ringing. Now it is your turn, Bush.
All right. What is the most I can hit within a 20-foot area?
20.
20-foot radius. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's 40. So if you have the very end of the circle,
Without hitting
You're not
any of
gonna-
my people, obviously. I've got 150-foot range.
you might be able to. You would be able. Oh,
It's
okay.
a
So
20-foot radius is what I'm asking. So it's how like what is the biggest group of them I could hit with a 20-foot radius?
One's the north, probably. Yeah.
You can go.
Yeah, those three.
Yeah, you can,
Are there 3 on the side, or are there 4 on the side? Or is it a group of 3 on top and 3 on to the east?
there's 3 here. There's another group here. You can't tell how many there are. They're out of your range for vision. With your vision, you can see these. You can see at least 2 of them. You're not sure that one is going to be blocked by this tree. He's got full cover.
Yeah.
You got 3/4 cover here, 3/4 cover, full cover there.
Okay. If I were to hit the one in that group to the east on the bottom, with a 20-foot radius out from him, would that hit one of the ones in the bottom? Well, but I can't see it. I couldn't see those guys.
No, you wouldn't know they're there.
Okay.
But just for collateral damage, this is 20 feet out this way. It's just shy of
Oh, okay. I'll hit.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I
5, 10,
see
15,
2.
20.
I see 2 of the guys on the north end, right?
Yeah, right there.
Or on the north, going up.
The north, you can see. Actually, it's hard. You're pretty obscured, man.
Okay.
From them.
I'll hit
You can see one. You could see one. Actually, no, you could see one over here. This one.
Okay. Well, if I can see 2 on the other side, then I'll hit the. I'll center it on the tree. So that's where I'm going to center the fireball, and it'll go out from there. The tree between those, that's like in between the guy, the upper guy, and the lower guy.
Okay.
So I'll center it there.
All right.
Because this is the most I can see. They need to make a dex save of 8.
Yeah. That's a fail.
Okay, and they will take. Let's see, 29 points of fire damage.
Okay. Yeah. So, boom, you throw the fireball. It detonates right on the base of this massive tree. Humongous. The fire sweeps around and catches these 2. And I'm going to throw for that guy because he would be in that radius. It could give him dex save. Blah blah blah. Modifier. I rolled a 17, so he's okay.
Okay, he takes half.
Okay. So he takes half. So I'll do round down 7. Right, you said 15, so 7. All right.
No, it was 29 points of damage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
so you take round down is 14.
Yeah.
The others take 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicodemus.
I see that group up to the north. There's 3 of them up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As a bonus action, I let
Since
Ichabod.
Dracul told you about them coming to the north, you're able to
Okay.
peek. You're able to tell without giving away your position.
Okay. I summon Ichabod halfway between he and I, so we can get a running start at him. And I cast as an action. I cast Mr. Wiggles on top of them.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so let me do. I'll do Ichabod first. He charges up to the one he can see right there in front, and he's got to do his attack.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yes. So I need to make what's my save? A dex save
for
or
his knockdown.
strength?
Yeah. That is a
strength?
DC 15 strength save. That's right.
Okay. Oh, 19.
And he takes.
What's the damage?
He takes 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then Mr. Wiggles.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. All right. All of them that are within 5 foot of him. So I guess it would be the one on either side. The guy on the other side would be fine. But both of those guys there need to make a wisdom save, DC 18.
Okay. Oh, 19 natural. And 16 plus 1, so 17.
Okay, so the one guy takes 5
Okay, we'll say
points
the
of
one
damage,
closest.
and the
Right
other
here?
guy just takes 2 from its psychic presence, and then it's going to do a pseudopod attack upon each. So let me do them one at a time. One is the one to the north is 16 to hit, and the one to the south is 16 to hit. There you go.
Okay. They block
So
with
he
their
misses.
weapons.
He misses.
And
Okay.
Parry. He misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay. And zoom. Paladin, it's your turn.
Woo! Since I'm right here, I do stick my hand in the bush.
Ooh. Reach in
And
front.
I do,
Okay, so you
I
feel,
do 6 points of lay hands on
feel-
the wizard.
you feel Nicodemus's shoulder.
Yeah, I grab his shoulder and I just put.
Or not
Oh,
Nicodemus,
six
sorry.
daggers.
What?
Arcee's shoulder.
That's quite a reach you got there,
Great
brother.
wild. Yeah, right. Stretch
Well, that's-
Armstrong.
Hey, Wizzles. I do 6 points of lay hands, so now you're back up.
Okay.
Okay.
And as a movement,
That's
I'm booking it to the right, to that as far as I can go to get close to the guys on the right. Specifically the one that's next to the orange tree.
Your movement's 30?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Sweet. And that is my turn. Wait.
Okay, back to Dracul.
I know I throw a bolt.
Off the rim.
I throw a bolt.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have 2 actions, so I throw a bolt.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, come on. All right, well, I don't hit. 2.
No. As you're running and firing, your bolt goes a little wild and blasts into the tree.
Oh.
All right. Dracul.
Right, what can I see? Who can I see? I'm going to shoot someone. If I can.
Okay. You can shoot this guy easily and that guy. And
Are they all the same?
This one has not. Are they all the same? Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one is not injured yet.
All right,
This one's been crispy.
Seeing as I'm still being sneaky, because that was the last thing I did, I'm going to shoot him. The one that's not been injured.
Okay.
If I can get a clean shot off in there.
Yeah. And that gives you your assassinate trait because hasn't been in combat yet.
Yeah, that gives me the crit.
Yeah.
Which we'll come back to if I hit. So I got. No, wait, that's not right. Wait, it's 20 something. 24 hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. Oh Christ! Where's my
Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
thing? It's a bow. That's right. So I'm just trying to remember. It's just the lightning shit, isn't it? Wait, no, wrong dice. I'm rolling a d20 for damage. That is not. I wish.
Smackdown.
The sound of dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know that one, Jeff. I'm not surprised. But you have to have consent first.
You have to constantly ask
53.
every 6 seconds.
53. Okay,
Then
so
a roll on the old crit chart.
well, you don't need it.
Okay,
Cool.
never mind that.
Comes up. Well, if you want, you enjoy it, but you draw.
I
your bow.
don't need to. There's no point.
No, I didn't think you'd mind. As the arrow flies, the electricity just crackles around the arrowhead, travels down the shaft, and turns this arrow into a bolt of lightning. The red cap, totally taken by surprise, the last thing he sees is his lightning bolt as it shatters right through his scale mail and into his leathery hide, and his eyes lightning just burst right out of his eyes as he's fried like microwave from the inside out. And that is a kill.
Thanks.
All right. Now it's my turn. Let's see.
I forgot to do my cunning action.
His speed.
Always forget to do that.
What's their movement? It's 25, 10, 15. This, all right. So Zach, once comes running towards you, and you hear the loud thud, dun, 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 of these big, huge, spiked iron boots on its feet. They're just freaking almost comically large if they weren't so threatening and coated with dried and grizzly parts. Let's see if he can hit you.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Okay, give me a deck save. Oh, wait. First, I actually have to hit you. Sorry. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, Ironbound moves up to its speed. No, it's a deck save. Okay, give me a save.
All right, that's a 16.
It's 16. All right. So this thing jumps at you feet first, and you're able to just move back 5 feet as it lands, and the sound is, and he leaves it's like 2 huge indentions in the ground. That's his turn. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Give me another deck save.
No! Okay. $18.
18. Same thing. You move back as this one's jumps in. Huge. And there are now 2 of them right in front of you. You can get a good look at their creepy faces. Here we go. There's that picture I drew.
Yeah, see, I told you. Told you. Coming. You said it was a sketch.
Red caps.
Red caps.
You're full of it. You're full of it.
Red caps. So he's take his movement. 5, 10. Moving here. And then he's going to attack Mr. Wiggles. What's Mr. Wiggles' AC?
Mr. Wiggles' AC is 15.
15. Okay. Plus 6, so I rolled a 16. Rolled a 18. And rolled a 14. Okay. And you said what? 15?
Yep, 15 AC.
Okay. So you got, all right. So this red cap here with his scythe comes as 3 attacks, just 2 hits, just slices into him. Let's see, damage. That's 4, 8, 8, 12, 20 points of damage.
Okay. Mr. Wiggles doesn't like that.
Okay, so it's right. No, he comes in and starts hacking off these pseudopods. And at the whole time, oh, you can't see his face from there. All right. Then the one At
Ichabod.
Ichabod. Do a strength check here.
Okay.
So give me a roll.
Well, I don't know. I do know. I wrote it down. Look at that. I was a good boy. So that is a 22.
22, and I rolled a. That's 14, 18. Okay, so this one grabs a hold. Ichabod, like a linebacker, comes up right underneath its muzzle, and then grabs around the top of his head to hold his head shut, and then tries to twist his head right off, and take him down. Ichabod is firm with his four legs into the ground and is pulling back and resisting this thing. There's this little monster. As you see these guys, I mean, they're like gnomish height, 3 to 4 feet tall, really, but it is trying to take down a huge creature.
Oh yeah, they're strong.
They're very strong. So that's he went 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. And now Bush.
Bush.
Okay.
Time for Bush light. Light them
so
up. Bush light.
The ones that are by Leroy, they all have those swords on them, right? That's what they're using to fight.
There's these nasty spiked scythes that it's like a two-handed
Okay. Cool.
book of
So the
bloody
one,
death.
so of the three, the one that is on the furthest left, that one, yeah. So that one,
Yeah.
If I were to cast disarm on it, would it be a pretty likely thing that the blade that I am shooting out of its hand would most likely hit the one behind it?
Give it a shot.
Okay, that's
It's
what I'm
happened.
gonna.
Better, crazier things have happened.
All right. Yeah, you want me to?
Right?
I forget
Well-
how do we use this? Because like the spell itself, you're not even. It doesn't say to roll. But you had me rolling, right?
It was a dex. It's a dex save for me.
Oh, okay.
At your spell DC. So that's what's your DC?
18.
18. Okay. So I rolled a 10, and with his dex bonus, that is not enough. So now we're just doing a percentile, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'd say I'll just do it 50-50, all right?
All right.
Below 50, it'll hit him. That's a 16. Okay, so I'll do the damage here. That's 5, 4, 9, 13, 14, 15, 19 points of damage to this one who already took the firebolt.
All right.
Yeah, because that guy came right around. So he's crispy. He's crispy. This one took half damage.
Well, it was a fireball. Yeah.
Oh wait, this is the one that took half damage. I'm sorry. So this flies out. Yeah, I marked it on the wrong one. So 15 points of damage. All right, the scythe flies out, hand, blade over handle, lands right into this guy's upper body, stucks right into him. He's taking 15 points of damage. He's still up, but then he howls in this rage. Now, Zach, it is not your turn yet. Nicodemus.
No, it is my turn. Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
what about Dracul?
Their round takes forever. He already went. He did it. He killed
Okay.
Yeah,
all
he
right.
was
Well,
first.
I got to do the two guys up top, but I'll do what I'm going to do first, and then I'll go from there. These three that are trying to come down around the bottom, I drop a Hunger of Hadar on top of them. First time I got to use that spell. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I've never used it. Yeah.
Oh wait, I was thinking of Eovard's Black Tentacles.
I've used that once. Yeah. But this one's different. Okay, so nothing happens to him right now other than this, and there is no saving throw to what's happening right now. There is one saving throw on their turn for half of it. But anyway, what's affected them? They are blind. Night vision doesn't apply here. They're just blind. and their movement is half because it's considered difficult terrain. The shadow is 40-foot radius on the center one, and it's cold, it's complete, blind, black, and they hear these whispers. Oh, some foreign
on this one.
alien language of these things, and they hear chittering and teeth chopping. It's kind of Hellraiser. It's Hellraiser.
He was saying no.
So 40
The ones
foot
in the-
radius from this one in the center.
Yep.
No. He
And
was
there's
in
a
the
black-
bottom. He was
Yeah,
in
the three on the bottom.
too, right?
The three on the bottom. The three on the bottom. Down the here. Yeah.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say
40
that
foot
would,
radius
that
from
would
this
screw.
guy.
Yeah. That's right.
That would screw Zach if you were to put it on him.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. No. Besides, Zach's got that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's big. It's big, Bill. It's quite.
Yeah, Zach's in it.
Oh,
I'm expecting Bill to be like, one pulls out a poison dagger and stabs you to death, and you die.
No, fair enough.
okay.
Fair enough. That's my
But-
no. I've never used it before, so it's fair enough. I screwed it up. Okay.
It's okay.
So Zach save.
No,
Zach
there
can
is
take
no
it.
save right now. But there will be on his turn. So Zach, you're blind,
But he is blind.
and it's cold. It's scary as hell. And
And all I need to do is take some steps back. All I
yeah,
need to
but
do.
you can't. Your movement is halved. But
That's fine.
sorry. Oops.
You know.
And you thought
were
I was gonna
becoming
kill you.
Such a great team and all. You've been helping me so much lately.
Well, I knew it was big. I didn't know it was that big though. See, that's why I've never used it, because it's so enormous.
Humongous.
Yeah. Anyway, oh well. But so that's that. And Ichabod is going at his particular red cap. He rolled an what is that? Hold on a second. Where is his attack here? Oh, there it is. That is a 16 to hit.
Okay.
That hit.
Since he's not technically grappled, he's able to break out. No, it didn't hit. But he's able to pull.
Okay.
He's not grappled, so he's freedom of movement. He pulls out of this hold and then snaps back at the red hat. He's able just to move his head just a little bit to avoid those grisly jaws.
Okay.
So now to Mr. Wiggles.
Mr. Wiggles. So both of them again need to do a DC 18 Wisdom save.
11, and they failed with the modifier.
Okay. So I'll just roll one die here. Well, that's better. They each take 11 points of damage from that. That's psychic damage, by the way. And then the one to
Okay.
the north, he's going to focus both of his pseudopods on that guy that's hacking on him. So 2 attacks. One
so
definitely
so-
missed. The other one's a natural 20, however. I rolled a 2 and a 20. So the damage.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was mathing real quick. Which one did you hit?
The one
got
to
hit?
the north. The one to the north.
Okay.
And he got critically hit by one of the suit. The damage sucks, but so that's 5. It's doubled, however, so that's 10 points of damage plus 11, so 10, so 33 points of damage. Plus, it is a crit if it has to be rolled on the chart.
33 points of damage.
Plus
He had
the
32.
plus the 11 I did already, so that's like a 40 some odd this round.
Yeah, he had 32 left after that. So that pseudopod wraps around. When it bashes him, his head just goes limp. It's like his neck just broke on impact.
Aw, poor red
And-
cap.
It's yeah, he slumps over, and it's like he doesn't fall flat on his back. He just falls, and his knees are still up, and his iron boots are still flat on the ground. So
I'm done.
all right.
Poor Zach.
Paladin.
All right. So Zach,
You're up.
first thing you got to do, you're inside the hunger of Hadar. It's terrifying to an extreme. There is something in here with you, and you don't know where it is. It seems to be all around you. First thing you need to do, sir, is you need to. Oh no, there is no save for that. I do apologize. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. No. This is a non-save. The second half part of it is a save. You take 7 points of cold damage. It's just frigid, instantly frigid in here. You take 7 directly.
Okay.
Now, if you end your turn inside of this, if you do, you're going to have to make a saving throw. So I would suggest getting out of this.
That's my plan.
Okay, so you can take a
Well,
half
this is what
movement.
happens. Is like the thing is that everything just went dark.
Yeah.
Your
so he wouldn't
your
even know
mind
the
is
line.
assailed by all these just demented sounds and screams and whispers and heavy breaths and
Chittering.
breathing, and you feel like there's this presence all over and around you and crawling on your skin. You can't see a thing. You have a hard time hearing anything at all besides these things. You're slowly, it's maddening. Go ahead, try.
No, I could be an ass and dispel this thing, but if I cast
Now you can
protection
attack.
good and evil, if I cast protection good and evil on myself,
It
would
won't
that like
do
help?
anything.
Not
No.
won't do anything
It's not an
with the
evil
voices.
spell. It's not an evil
Okay.
spell. It's a neutral spell.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you just
Um,
back up. Take your movement. 15
Yeah, no,
feet.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back up.
No. Let him. Hold on, Chester. Don't tell him what to do. You can at blinded. You can stay in there, but of course it's like he's saying. But you can also still attack. It's at disadvantage.
No, I want to get out. I want to back up and get out
Okay.
of that circle.
Okay. 5, 10. Now, does he have normal movement? That's enough.
He would.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, you're right.
There.
He would. Yeah. So maybe he has another 10 foot of
So
movement.
you have 20.
So
That's 5, 10. That's 20. He's got 10 feet left.
well, I'm just gonna stay right outside the bubble. And can I see them inside the bubble?
No.
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 Okay.
It's opaque.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like a fluid opacity.
well, I'm just going.
And on the
to
outside, it's just like this. On the outside, it looks like ink rippling in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drink a health potion. I'm gonna drink one of my many health potions.
Yeah. Sorry about
Good move.
that, dude.
And then I'm gonna go next to the bush and say hi to the bush.
Okay. Well, you're there pretty much.
Yeah, I'm like pretty much next to the bush. Hello, bush.
Hello. Wait, I'm a bush.
All right.
Wait.
Thing because I'm a bush.
So we have top of the round.
No, you have
I'll have this.
you have the red caps.
They're after
Hmm?
Dracul. It's top of the round. It's Dracul's
Yeah,
turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
that's their cool red caps. That it's me then, or it's yeah.
So Dracul, the sorcerer's created this inky, crazy mess over here, and it's become you can't even penetrate it. You can still see this one engaged with.
That's the only one I can see.
Yeah, it's the only one you can see that's engaged with one of the minions of the sorcerer.
You've been injured.
He is injured. Yes.
I'm going to shoot him
Yes.
because it's the only one I can see. So I just fire wildly into the death vortex. Yeah, all right then. And I rolled a bad roll. 16.
Oh, it's a clean shot from where you're standing, but during this tussle, that arrow just flies right just centimeters from hitting your mark.
Sucks. It's like, oh well, don't always have to hit.
Red Cap's turn. I'll have this one make 3 attacks on.
Wait a second. +1 bow, isn't it? Does
What do you
that
do?
count
I'm
to
sorry.
hit? The +1 only counts to damage, right? Not to hit.
No, it does count to hit.
Plus one's count to hit.
Then it was
yeah.
17 then.
Then you hit him. Then another electric arrow flies through the air, meets its mark. How much damage do you do?
No. Yeah.
Let's find out.
Now I need dice music. Rolling.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Keep the
making
dice
a
rolling.
note to myself. Don't use Hunger of Hadar. Okay.
Well-
I wasn't stealth though, was I? Unless he can't see me, I wouldn't get sneak attack because I didn't.
Isn't it? Don't you get? Yeah, they get sneak attack if it's engaged.
If he
with someone, I
can't-
thought.
Yes, you do get sneak attack. You're right.
Okay then.
But imagine this though, in a battlefield against an army, twinning that.
Yeah, dude. That's what you. Well, is it
It's
is
like my whole
twinning? It's
table.
only a single target spell, right? Not an area of effect.
Yeah, but I would have two of them side by side, right? So
Oh,
it would
okay.
basically extend it to an
Okay.
80-foot radius, which is enormous.
46.
46. All right. The arrow careens at lightning speed, nails this guy right as his arm is up to start his flurry of attacks on Ichabod. Goes right into his armpit and pierces the side of his head, and then the lightning just discharges.
Aw. You leave my puppy alone.
Hey, touch your puppy.
No, I'm talking to the red cap, the dead one.
I thought you were.
All right. That's 2 down for Dracul. Now Red Cap's turn. Okay,
Okay.
so
First thing, they take cold damage, and then if any of them are left, the second half comes in. So if they're left aside, that's not bad. They all take 9 points of cold damage. It is
Okay.
cold damage. I don't know if they have resistance or immunity or anything like that. And then any of them that are left inside will have to make a dexterity save and take an additional 2d6 acid damage.
On acid.
Yeah.
okay.
Bill.
Yeah. So they're all still alive. I was mathing. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
They're all still alive. So now the second effect
Well,
is after at the end of their turn.
at the end of their turn. That's right. If they're still in the field at the end of the turn,
Okay.
that's when the dex save comes in. Yeah. So the ones in the center are screwed,
so half speed.
I would say.
So that's 10, 20. Yeah. If their movement is 25, they can go 10, 20.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
They have one who's just starting to come out. Those are all in. And these guys would also be 10, 20, roughly 25 there. So these guys definitely acid damage here. All right, lay it on them. What are we doing?
Well, now this is a saving throw though. So dex save for half. So
Okay.
The DC 18
Dex save for half. Okay. Okay. Dex save. All right. Fail. Save. Save. Fail. 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 2 saves.
Okay, so
These 2.
the damage is 10, so they take 10. The ones that save take 5. Keep in mind this is acid damage, so it is also affecting all their armor, their equipment, everything they have on them.
Okay. All right. Well, since it's dark in there, you don't know how many are dead or alive.
No, I have no clue.
Then we go on to RSTDs. It's your turn.
You said there was one popping out.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah. Like you see the iron boot and the scythe and part of its little arm, its big hand.
Was that the one that I knocked the scythe away from?
Then you see his big clawed fist.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure. I didn't know if it was that one or not.
Yep, no, that's right. That's
all
what
right,
you're there for, to help me.
Yeah, move me back 30 feet, so I don't want to be within range of this guy. The bush wouldn't follow, so I would be me. But
Oh no, we've made a decision.
Oh, you're not a bush
the
anymore?
bush.
You're right. I am
From
the
now on.
bush.
I'm going to make a little wizard hat for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that would
should.
be great.
Yeah.
The one that's popping out, I'm just gonna do a little firebolt on him. And that.
Okay, he's got 3/4.
Yeah, I only rolled a 15.
3/4 cover.
So I'm guessing. Yeah, 15 is not
Nope.
gonna hit him. So nope. I just
No.
shot a firebolt and it missed. It just went into the abyss.
Okay. Paladin.
I'm gonna stab at the guy that's coming out.
You gonna dab at him?
Okay.
Stab him twice. Because he's right next to me. And let's see. One is a net 20.
Woohoo!
Okay, give me damage.
Wait.
I'm up to
Okay.
3d10 now. I didn't realize
Huh.
Fireball's stronger.
Well, with your strength bonus, he's going to be dead.
Oh,
So
that's right.
this one that's coming out, you just thrust forward with your sword. You feel it hit and penetrate, and you pull out, and it's covered with this blackish, brackish, oozy, gooey blood. And
Yeah, no, that's
you see this thing slump over and fall right in front of you, dead.
it was a crit. I mean, I did 50 points of damage to him.
Then he exploded.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
And I can't see anybody else. Can't see the other two. They're still in
No.
the goo.
Maybe you should move back though. Just a thought. Just
Yeah,
so
I
when
just
they
step.
come
I just
out.
take like a step back so that I'm,
Oh,
and
man.
I'm prepared for the next one to come out. Just a step. You're like
Okay.
30 feet back. There we go. Thank you. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's.
Crazy.
I'm ready for the next one.
All right, top of the round. Dracul, what are you going to do?
It's to bed soon.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to go, but I do bring down Ichabod and Mr. Wiggles down next to on either side of the paladin.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of skipped.
Oh, sorry.
Uh huh.
What's their movement?
Yeah.
It's enough. Yeah, it's enough to put him in that position. Full
It's
move.
like they can move like 68, 5, 10,
well, they
15,
both
20,
move
25,
50,
30.
so
Okay.
they're taking a full round. So
Okay.
So
Now,
Dracul.
Dracul, you're gonna take a nappy nap.
Yeah, unless there's someone I can shoot.
Just
No,
hold your
there's no one
action for.
There's nothing I can do. I was waiting for this combat to be over. It's just because it's gone like free.
Yeah. Hold your action until one of them pops out, and then blast them as soon as they come out.
Yeah, it's going to be over
I
in
will
a
just-
second.
Okay,
I'll
so
do
hold
that.
action. Hold action. Well, if everyone agrees, you can hold action to Nicodemus' turn, and then you could all attack if you need to.
Yeah, well, yeah. So just go to the red capped. So everybody inside at the beginning of their turn, they take oh, that's not good. They take an additional 7. Well, it's not that bad. Additional 7 points of cold damage, all of them.
Okay.
And then go ahead.
And yeah, they're gonna finish their turn in there. So give me the next roll.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
Well,
first
those two won't. But the other ones will. And that's 11 further points of damage.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Now Now it would be GOP's turn. You're gonna hold action. So now it's Nicodemus'
already
turn.
a firebolt when one pops up.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr.
What
Wiggles.
you doing, Chest?
I'm just waiting
How long does this spell last?
a minute.
Okay, so you can either dispel it or you can wait a minute for it to end because you can't. You don't know what's going on in there.
I can see through it. Yeah.
You can see through it.
Of course. It's my spell.
Okay.
Oh.
Well. La-di-da. I just assumed it was opaque like that. All right. So, and then these guys are out here, and they look just blistering pussy nastiness. They're bad shape.
Okay.
But
So,
their nature, they don't relent.
well, okay. So one more round and they're dead. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. They can get out on their turn.
So they take so the last bit of damage from me then.
Oh,
would
they take
be
the cold damage.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, roll the cold.
8.
Okay. They're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a good
Sweet.
spell, but don't use it again. That's
Use
Use it far away from everybody.
Well,
Yeah, don't use it on
Yeah.
me.
it's huge and it kind of shuts everybody down. It's not a useful spell. So
It's
oh,
useful if you're by yourself and you get a large horde of things
That
coming
is-
at
is true. Yeah.
Useful. If you're trying to bottleneck people
So-
into an area,
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really good too. Yeah.
And I could
Yeah.
effectively
So,
cast 12 of those kind of things. So
you
yeah,
could have cast that.
The
and we could have stopped that dragon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, though, all right, the combat's over. We're going to
Yeah.
call it now.
Yeah, we got to go. Yeah.
And yeah, thanks everybody for coming. We'll pick this up next week.
All right, guys. Sorry
All
about
right.
the abbreviated today, but I got to go to work. All right, guys. Thank you all. We'll see you later.
Bye bye.
Okay.